Hello and welcome to Waylander's Wandering, where it's that time of the week again, and we're going to have a look at the Sunday preview from Games Workshop, where skirmish games reign supreme. Starting off, we have the announcement of the next chapter in this season of Kill Team with Kill Team Soul Shackle, featuring the Adeptus Arbites Extraction Squad and this full Drukhari Kill Team, featuring Arch Sybarite, the Crimson Duelist, and the Exilicant, and many, many more. So let's have a look at those kill teams as we go, starting off with the Adeptus Arbites, who look very nice and have a good old boy in their K9 unit there, mostly armed with shotguns, it would appear, apart from is it a grenade launcher up there? A couple of snipers, a smaller pistol, whatever the heck Big Hat dude there is holding. It looks like a 40k megaphone thing, a nice looking medic, and the whips and chains guy at the top right, because, you know, you can't have modern policing without whips and chains, apparently. Now we'll have a quick look at the Drukhari there, who I'm honestly, I'm not super familiar with the Drukhari. I'm guessing these are a lot of shuriken weapons and spiky bits and pleasure and pain and all things nice, because that is the Drukhari way. I do like this paint job. I like the sort of turquoise black with that very pin sharp edge highlight. Oh, and of course we have the guy in the top middle there who's brought his budgie to a gunfight. Why not? Moving on, we see that the Kill Team Kazakin from the Gallo Dark expansion are now available to buy separately, as are the Kroot, the Farstalker Kim band, which is very nice to see. Additionally, the Imperial Navy breaches from Into the Dark are also available to buy, as is the Kill Team Herotech Circle. So with these 4 Kill Team packs, you will be able to expand on what you get in the main box and, well, pretty much have one of every variant ready to go, which is always nice, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm just not that keen on magnetizing. If you disagree with me, tell me in the comments below. Moving on, the Kill Team Gallo Dark box set is available with 54 pieces of terrain. This kill zone may be reconfigured over and over again and will help with all your boarding actions. This box would appear to give you all the walls and corridors and corners and doors and bits and bats from the original Into the Dark box set, and to accompany that we have Kill Zone Upgrade Shadow Vaults, which gives you all the extra bobbins from the Shadow Vaults expansion, which should save you a ton of absolute cash, because who wants to spend cash where they don't have to? And I will tell you guys, I have these bits already from my Shadow Vaults, and they are fantastic. These are superlative. I'll have to show you sometime. Kill Team Into the Dark main rulebook is also coming to pre-order next week, so you'll have the full armies for your full rule set for your boarding actions all ready to go. We also have the Shadow Vaults expansion book coming next week, which gives you new rules for sentry turrets, infiltrators and others, and of course the Kazakin and Necron warbands. And to tie it all together, we're going to get the Hand of Archon dice set, Extraction Squad dice set, I'm breaking these teeth in for a friend, Far Stalker Kinband dice set, and the Imperial Navy Breacher dice set. I'm sure these are going to be overpriced. They always are. But they are pretty, and they do thematically fit your army, so, you know, who am I to judge? The next thing we're going to be seeing from the Warhammer 40,000 range is a set of boarding actions Void War bases in various sizes and some gubbins to stick on your war bases in featuring broken bits of machinery and grating, so that you can tie all your miniatures together and get them thematically beautiful across your boarding actions and void ships. These of course will work with the new 40k expansions as well, which is all to the good. Next up, we see the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry, where we have the Warcry Bloodhunt expansion, Predator and Prey, featuring the Eskurgan Trueblades and the monastic Soulblight vampires who preach restraint and self-denial, as all good vampires to do, I'm sure. And don't you believe them when everybody says they're blood-sucking vampires? They're not. It's restraint and self-denial. It's important, guys. Listen to these people. They look trustworthy to me. Talking about looking at them, let's have a look at the Eskurgan first, who have a very werewolf look to them with lizardman masks on and very cornate. And yeah, these are sorry, lizardman. They're not, of course, lizardman. They're more bloodhound mask thing. These are awful looking miniatures. Awful in a good way, of course, as in awful as in it'd be really awful to meet them in a dark alley. But let's go on to our vampires. See, trustworthy. There is not one person in that, apart from that, werewolf looking guy there on the left, who looks like he would bite a person without asking permission first. I think. Possibly. It's your neck, it's your hemoglobin, you choose. We also see the Hunters of Hunachi being released as a separate warband to buy. So get your chameleon skink on with a few pterodactyls and kick the knees out of anybody you can actually reach, because, they're only little guys. And of course they have the Jade Obelisk, because there's nothing quite like pouncing into battle with a massive rock on top of your head. I see you there in the middle. But I do like these miniatures, and I'm pretty sure that those masks will help me with my intense dislike of painting faces. Anyway, let's get on with the Warhammer the Horus Heresy, where we have the Sky Hunter Jet Bike Squadron, which is a nice chonky looking bike, very reminiscent of Rey's bike thing from The Force Awakens, only slicker and with way more guns. These are also very nice and will very much fit anybody's White Scars army, because if you're going to get into battle, let's get into battle fast and furious. Because I'm sure that guy looks like... is it really? Can it be Xander Cage? There's a reference many of you won't get, but never mind. Moving on. We also see the Salamanders Mark 6 upgrades featuring shoulder pads and helmets. The helmets being particularly nice. I mean, the shoulder pads are just the Salamanders pads, really, but these helmets are very nice, very draconic, very nicely shaped, and a beautiful addition to the Mark 6 range. We're also going to see the Word Bearers Mark 6 upgrades. Again, we're going to see shoulder pads, which are fairly standard because they're shoulder pads, and a lovely set of helmets, because Erebus did nothing wrong. Don't forget, Erebus did nothing wrong. Also next week you'll be able to order your White Dwarf 485 featuring battle reports with a boarding action to liberate Khan the Betrayer, 40 pages of new rules and background for the Arks of Omen, which is the name that I was struggling for earlier, and the rules for playing Warcry games in the Great Stomp Age of Sigmar campaign. That's it for the Sunday preview for this week. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me witter on and my deep and meaningful thoughts on the game. I've been Waylander. You've been awesome. I love your faces, and goodbye.